So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. We head to the second in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Alex Bregman. Gallen back to work. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's back. And brings it in at the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. The Orioles would love to get a win in this one to boost their postseason hopes. Out to short. Throws to first in time.
Still a couple of months to go, Booth, but there's definitely a little more energy and pressure around each game right now. A win here would be a nice shot of momentum.
Here's Riley Green.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the DH, Angel Martinez. In the dirt, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself, and quickly 1 away in the second.
Batting 8, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Here's Leody Taveras, and Cleveland on top 1-0. And the first offering is not close. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Goes down looking.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Jose Siri in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And he takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Jared Jones with the strikeout. Nothing across here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Guardians 1 and the Orioles nothing. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year.
Dylan Cruz.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Puts it away for the out.
Batting 9, the third baseman, Jordan
Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Throw to first in time.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Hit on the ground to short. McKinstry fires over to first. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now it's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Jones ready to fire now. Lifted in the air, right field. Cruz makes the grab, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Zach McKinstry digs in for the Guardians. Fly to center his first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Outside with a breaking ball. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And now 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. RBI single his last time up. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Saved at second, and he easily steals the bag. And that skips in the dirt.
Ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. Bregman handles. And Ramirez is set down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to
right
roll
fielder,
over.
number 4,
Lawrence Butler digs in for the Guardians. Fly to left his first time. And that drops in for a strike. That one fouled off. McKinstry at third with 2 away. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very quick.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. It's the Guardians 1 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th. Here's Adley Rutschman.
35, Adley
Rutschman in his 7th season, 30 years old now. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Orioles definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over aggressive.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game.
So, Singy, this is a little bit of a surprise. A guy known for line drives, hits one over the fence.
Well, if you're a little too early, you'll get some elevation in the ball, get out of the ballpark. For him, it's kind of a mistake. But you know what? When you have such a good approach, every now and then you're going to run into one.
Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That one back there. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Go-ahead run on base. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. One on, nobody out, a run in, top half of inning number 4. And it goes just foul. Man at second. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Line drive. And there's one down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Alex Bregman. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be the 300th of his career. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Bregman looking to hit career homer number 300 in this game. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Coming home. The throw in.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
One down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1. 300 homers would be an amazing achievement for him. Fewer than 200 players have ever done it. Hit 300, you tied Chuck Klein. Hit 300.
McKinstry. Here's Lopez for one. And that's 2. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Orioles 2 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
The catcher, Blake Snowball.
First pitch, not close.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Going, gone. His 13th home run of the season. It's 2-2. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Xavier Isaac digs in for the Guardians. That one's in there. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swings and misses, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as you would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Grounded out his first time up. Little chopper rolls foul. One down, base is empty. That one lifted to left. And it drops in.
The center fielder, number 10.
Man at first with one gone. Stepping up for the Guardians, Leody Taveras. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Foul ball there. Martinez leads off first with one away. That's to third. Westberg slings to first in time.
Up next for the Guardians, the left fielder, Jose.
So digging in, Jose Siri. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That's outside, and that's ball 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your.
Whips it to Mountcastle. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Solo homer to tie it for Cleveland. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Gallen back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
To the right side, and that chance handled. Throws to first. One away here in the 5th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And next for the Orioles, Dylan Cruz. Flied to right his first time. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And there's a foul ball. All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. Finds its way through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Jordan Westberg, the next to hit for the Orioles. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground might be 2. He flips it to second in time, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. We are tied 2-2. Here in Cleveland, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, Otto Lopez. In the air, out towards left center. Green makes the catch, and there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach.
So up next, Zach McKinstry. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. The Guardians go down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. This one popped up. McKinstry. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Jackson Merrill. That's towards center. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. And now Gunnar Henderson, 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Moving in the bullpen, Adbert Alzolay getting ready to go. Phillips also throwing. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first, and that is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The right fielder, Lauren.
There's a strike.
You know, these Guardians looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
Drilled out towards left center field. Going back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Sable up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. The 1-0. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. Back there. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 4-2. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout.
Pitching for Baltimore, number 25.
Now, Xavier Isaac. Top of the zone for a called strike. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 6th. And that's way high. And the count is 1-2.
1-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, dude. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians. Foul ball. Late swing, foul to the left. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on the go. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
1-2.
And it's even up.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. And boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Martinez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
That one outside. And that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating, that's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 5-2. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Alex, right.
Bregman swings, hits one deep, left field, raging back towards the wall, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football. They hope he's the guy to spark a comeback. He tends to play better when his team is behind, so why not him?
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
In the dirt, going to count 1 and 2. The Guardians leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. Up and in. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Green up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1. And now it's even up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
1-1.
That one drilled left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. They trail at 5-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
For the Guardians, the shortstop, Seth Henry.
That's in there. Strike 1.
Ball.
And that one upstairs. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
In the air, left field. Green settles under it. Hauls it in, 2 away.
The right fielder, number 4, Lawrence.
Now it's the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're still out in front 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Adbert Alzolay.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And into the box for Baltimore, Dylan Cruz, 1 for 2.
Dylan Cruz.
And a foul ball. Strike 2. Activity in the bullpen. Emmanuel Clase, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, blowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Next to hit, Jordan Westberg. And first offering is fouled off. The Orioles trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And now, Ryan Mountcastle.
Ryan
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Butler makes the catch, inning over. And we're back, bottom of the 8th, and here's the catcher, Blake Sabol. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and He's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now, Xavier Isaac. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
So now here's the DH, Angel Martinez. In there for strike one. That one's upstairs, ball one. Right out to center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Got all of that one. He'll circle the bases. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 7-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate, here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
So 1 out, nobody on. Leody Taveras digs in now. And that misses. Ball one.
1-0.
And a strike on the outside edge.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner. And a count 2-1. 2 runs across in the inning. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
3rd time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
To the right side, Mountcastle. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Suarez.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. He's already homered in this game.
Adley Rutschman.
That to right. Butler moving under this one. He makes the grab. 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. He just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Jackson Merrill, the next to hit for the Orioles. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Strike one. And you played behind guys, and they love having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Left field. Series sizing it up. Has room, and he makes the catch. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Orioles down to their final out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. He swings and fouls one off. This could end it. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Outside low. And the count's even at 2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game.
When you hit 5 balls out of the yard, you expect to win. Some teams live and die by the long ball. Today, these 5 homers, they really led them to victory.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week. From Target Field in Minneapolis, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. just about ready to go. And starting this one, Max Meyer.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Ready to go. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. The Orioles looking to build momentum towards the postseason, and a win here would certainly help.
3-2.
Yeah, and the clubhouse mood swings a little more with each game down the stretch, Boog. Win this one, and they'll be feeling pretty good. Lose it, and maybe some anxiety starts to set in.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Oh, great stop from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So up next, Dylan Cruz. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Meyer was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question did he earn that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
One out, base is empty.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end. He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
And now it's going to be Gunnar Henderson. Fought off foul. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Slider misses outside. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back in Minnesota, today's starting pitcher, Gavin Williams.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now Correa up to hit. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And now Royce Lewis. First pitch misses. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
And that's outside. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Runners at the corners, nobody out. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. And there's the strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough.
On the ground right side, into the outfield, base hit, and the Twins score first. It's 1-0.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
First and second, no outs. Here's Nolan Gorman. And there's a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. See you later. He jacks that one out to left. His 14th of the year. It's 4-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm sure that one felt especially good. His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. O'Hearn goes 6 feet 3 inches, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Tap foul at the plate. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Throw to first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Walker Jenkins, the next Twin up to hit. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. One down, base is empty. That's in there. And the count even at 1.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Quips it to Mountcastle, and there's 2 down. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Deshaun Kiersey Jr.
Big-time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Ethan Salas at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. That one down the line and foul ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's tough.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 5-zip.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Now here is Deshaun Kiersey Jr. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. And it gets by him. Around second now as they still don't have it. Kiersey around third. Safe at the plate, and the misplay costs them a run. It's 6-0.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see an inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
Base is empty with 2 away. Tyler Callahan will hit next.
He really needs to start making more contact, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. They bring 9 to the plate, and 6 come around to score. We finished 1 inning here in Minneapolis. It's the Twins 6 and the Orioles nothing. Back in target field, top of the second. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Kiersey makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
That is good. The second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. That one ripped. Tattooed and gone. A big home run for him, certainly. Number 300 for his career. Someone get him that baseball.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today. And this is a milestone he can be really proud of. There are a lot of very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
Base is empty, 1 away. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 7th, the first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
A lot of clutch hitting from him recently. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider.
No ball.
1-1.
1 strike.
That one out to right. Jenkins hauls it in for the out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Rutschman with a homer in his last game. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. Westberg off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. That one lined softly the other way. It'll fall into left field for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Could be a chance.
Oh, now this is blasted way back there, on its way, gone. A gigantic blast. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-4. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jackson Merrill. 0 for 1 so far. This one high in the air to left center. Langford makes the play, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. This is Orioles baseball on the show Mid-Atlantic. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Williams back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss, and you go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Green going after it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. And that one off the outside edge. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two outs. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Inning over. Offense held in check there. We played two full. It's the Twins 6 and the O's 4. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Here's a high chopper. On to O'Hearn. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab for the second out.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
That one fouled off. In the air, center field. Kiersey makes the play, and that is that.
Right now, right now, right now. Look at what you're doing right now. Right now, right now. Tell me what you're doing.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The designated hitter, Nolan Gorman.
Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to Mountcastle. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Up next for the Twins, the first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn. That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jenkins, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about it.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with two strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with two strikes.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the last half of the third.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
The center
With that
fielder,
kind of velocity,
John
an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Deshaun Kiersey Jr., the next to hit. He's already homered here in this one. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
O'Hearn at third. Jenkins at first. 2 out of the inning. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Up the middle. They get the force. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Twins strand a pair. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Back in Minnesota, on to the 4th. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Alex Bregman. Now a screamer into the outfield. 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
So digging in, Jordan Westberg. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Late on that fastball.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. He's got it, and there are 2 outs. 2 down, bases empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Mountcastle in his 9th season, 31 years old, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
On the ground, Lewis throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Twins 6 and the O's 4. And we're back. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Tyler Callahan. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Twins really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next guy, and taking care of their own business at the plate.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Going back on this one. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Singled and scored back in the 1st. He's 1 for 2. And that one upstairs, ball 1. That's a strike, and it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1
Runner
strike.
in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's a swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Man at second. Right side. Bregman gets it to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened. So you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Correa lays off down low as he digs in for the third time. Callahan stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering is down low. Right through there for a strike. Popped up. Henderson. And makes the grab. And there's two down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
In the air to left center. Green on the move. He's there. He's got it. And that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding one. They're up 6-4. Back at Target Field, we go to the top of the fifth, and now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. On the ground, right side, Callahan tosses to first. Rutschman retired.
The batter, the designated hitter.
Next is the designated hitter, Pavin Smith. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going. And now the right fielder, Dylan Cruz. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings and chases a low one there.
No ball, one strike.
And that one fouled off. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Goes to second, save. And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground to short, Correa. And the inning is over. So one hit is all they get. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Twins 6 and the O's 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Nolan Gorman.
Well, look, after watching the first inning of this one, you would not have expected that this pitcher would be in such a groove and still in the ball game at this point.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Twins, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 0-2. Ball one there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses the zone. Full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Didn't miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Number 33.
And at first, nobody out. And next for Minnesota, Ryan O'Hearn. 1 for 2. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Gorman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. This one in the dirt.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it to the bag. That's 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
So up next for Minnesota, Walker Jenkins.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Well struck left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Here's the speedy catcher, Ethan Salas. Right down the chute, strike 1. One out and a runner at second. And there's the strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes the manager out of the. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Rhett Lauder.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, he froze him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Green tracks it down for the out. And the Twins plate one on the double. It's now 7-4. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back in Minnesota, top six. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Meyer back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Max Meyer will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Amerson Castellano.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
Here's Riley Green. That one hammered center field, ranging back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there, and got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Here's Alex Bregman.
The goal is to give your teammate a chance to score from third. There's a few ways he can get it done, but his best chance is to drive one in the air. Look for the right pitch up and then smoke it.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Henderson takes his lead at third with one away. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And it's gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-6.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
One down. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 2 out.
Man, he stood no chance in that at bat. A 3-pitch strikeout, swung through all 3. Tell you what, Boog, it's not a good feeling at all.
You know that from experience?
It's happened a time or two. If I didn't roll over on the first pitch, sinker to second base, then, in there long enough that I would, I've had a couple.
My guy had testing. Now at the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
One strike.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're the top half of the 6th. Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. That one missed.
One strike.
Popped up right side. O'Hearn makes the play, and it's out number 3. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now for the Twins, Tyler Callahan. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Now
back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. And here's the Twins leadoff guy, Wyatt Langford. 1 for 3. Check swing, hit on the ground. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. One gone, runner at first. Here's Carlos Correa. And there's a foul ball. Louder winds and deals. And that's a base hit. And it gets by him. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And he's in safely at third. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
One down, runner at third. Digging in, Royce Lewis. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground, out to short. Henderson over to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield bat, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now the Minnesota designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at-bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Nice grab. Fires to first. What a play. Inning over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We're through 6 full. Twins 9 and the Orioles 6.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
Twins.
back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Shelby Miller.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
And into the box for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman.
Number 35, Adley Rutschman.
Fastball for a strike. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Out towards left center. Langford sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter,
Pavin Smith now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Langford going back, and it hits the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. Now that sets up a huge at bat in this ball game.
1 out, runner at second. And next for the Orioles, Jackson Merrill, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking, and he did not like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
So 2 down now, and here is Dylan Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Swing and a foul out of play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man on second, 2 down. And that one goes straight to the backstop. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Twins 9 and the Orioles 6. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes, and they add to their lead. It's 10-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dick.
And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here, the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
Ethan Salas, the next Twin up to hit. Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. Gets the catcher by a step.
Now batting, the center fielder, Deshaun.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Deshaun Kiersey Jr. And he drops it down the third baseline. Westberg. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
I don't know if he planned to lay down that bunt before stepping into the box, but with the infield playing back, he saw an opportunity and he took advantage of it. Nicely done.
Two outs, runner at first. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Callahan. Just missed.
1-0.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. Wyatt Langford digs in now. Right through there for a strike. Oh, 1 down. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Onto the patio and gone. See you later. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 13-6. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of
it. So 2 away with nobody on. And here comes Carlos Correa. And that one pulled foul. That's through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We look ahead to inning number 8. You're dialed into the show. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
So my dad told me that he had a bunch of Mickey Mantle rookie cards and a whole bunch of valuable cards, and his mom tossed them because, what did she know? So I made my mom keep all my baseball cards, and I really don't have any that are valuable. And that story stunk by me. Anyway, and the right-hander deals. There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Salas collects, fires to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe.
Well, you don't see it very often, but every once in a while, a guy strikes out and still somehow ends up safe on first. And when it happens, you kind of scratch your head. But I guess sometimes a pitch is so nasty, it makes everyone miss. Now they're going to have to get more than 3 outs in this inning.
Man at first. Next to hit, Riley Green. Henderson on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Correa squeezes it, and there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's the second baseman, Alex Bregman. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Bregman takes downstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
That one is upstairs. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying and gone. And he's gone yard again. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 13-8. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here comes the manager out of the Twins dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Shelby Miller gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. On the mound now for the Twins, Keenan Middleton.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
One out, base is empty. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. It's 0-1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. Cuts on it, misses. That's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two outs. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Cole Sands, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Montgomery, the lefty, warming up as well. Way high.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And misses inside. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Baltimore with a 2-run shot this inning. Last half of the 8th coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back in target field. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Slice to right, fair ball. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, in safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Nolan Gorman will hit next. There's the strike. No outs, runner on second. On the ground to first, and that's just foul. He goes down looking. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. That misses. 1-0. Just missed. And that one wrapped foul. Foul ball there. Man at second. Grounds one to short. Henderson. And that's an out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Walker
Jenkins getting ready to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
You see, something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel like?
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jordan Montgomery.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball.